this is just live from my phone. I don't have my regular microphone, so I can't promise that this will 100% fall under the usual ASMR vibes. But here we go. I got my first HelloFresh box today. I'm gonna try the beef Rogan Josh style curry. And I thought, while I'm here, maybe you'd like to just sit with me. Cool, maybe I'll just mute maybe I'll just mute that. Oh my goodness, good thing no one's here yet. But if you're watching this back after that, I don't know how many of you will agree with me, but I really don't like onions. I don't like the flavour. They thin your blood. My blood's already thin enough as it is. I haven't filmed anything on this phone with this phone's microphone yet, so not 100% sure what it's going to sound like. Chicken stock paste in the teeniest, tiniest little sachet you've ever seen. Oh, the passata doesn't make a sound. Ooh. I'm going to try some ear to ear just in case. You never know. Ginger puree. I haven't found the garlic yet, so I don't know how we're going to make Gigi paste. The bag is empty. Into the recycling. Okay. I also have this big bag. Which is, there's the garlic. Beef mince, I'm assuming that's, yes, beef mince. freezer brick. It's really hard to hold. Who doesn't love a freezer brick? Greek style natural yogurt. That is also for this meal. And the chicken, which is for the time roasted chicken that I think I'm going to cook tomorrow, actually. Yeah, okay. Oh. Oh. It's literally just polystyrene inside. Okay, okay. So into the recycling. Okay, chicken. Red onion, yes, bell pepper, garlic clove, ginger puree, basmati rice, flaked almonds, beef mince, bacon jump curry paste, tomato passata, and chicken stock paste, Greek style natural yogurt. Grand. These are going in the fridge. Throw away this old bell pepper that I think I bought a fortnight ago to make fajitas. Okay. So just move things here. Get this and this. Right. First job. Cut pepper. Ready for a sneaky reveal. No. If you're watching this back after the fact, no one's here. This is just me, all by myself. That's fine. I will release this as a video. I feel like you're quite low down. Would you like to be higher up? I could make that happen, I think. Should we rearrange you? Let me just finish chopping all these bits out. Oh, there goes a siren. You'll probably hear that. This is why I don't film from home anymore. How's this for you? I don't know if that's better, because now you're just getting this. Kind of need like a halfway between the two, don't we? Oh, hello. It was probably quite loud, I apologise. How's that? I feel like that's a bit better. I'm worried that my phone's going to fall now though. It's fine. If it does, there's just another thing for me to edit out later. That's fine. Sweep, 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 sweep. Seed, 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 refresh rate of the lights is not matching up with the refresh rate of my screen. That's fun. So the first thing is get prepped. Halve, peel and chop the red onion. Excuse me. Which we won't be doing. And then halve the pepper. Discard the core. Tick, tick. Seed, seed, seed. And then slice into thin strips. How's that? How's that? Is that a thin strip? Is this a thin strip? Would you call these thin strips? Maybe not quite thin enough. Thin strips. Cut it into thin strips. Cut the pepper into thin strips. Into thin strips. Cut the pepper into thin strips. I've debated doing some live streaming of either cooking or gameplay or reading, but you know, I have a small enough audience as it is on YouTube that I don't really need to be diversifying right now. But yeah. If there's enough interest, then I could do some Twitch streaming of ASMR gameplay and stuff. I don't know why, but this feels kind of weird. Maybe it's just the fact that I'm live, but like obviously if I were filming myself making this meal, I would just be filming myself talking to no one. But maybe the fact that I'm streaming, it feels very weird that I'm just talking to no one. But that's fine. You're here with me now, if you weren't here with me in the moment. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. I don't know how well the microphone will pick up whispering, 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 but I guess we'll find out. Okay. Peppers are chopped into thin slices. And now I need to get rid of all of the seeds. Don't know if I was supposed to be, you know, prepping anything else while this was happening. It doesn't say so. There's so many seeds. Seed, 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 pepper seed, pepper seed, pepper seed. Capsicum is what we call them back home. Capsicum, 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 capsicum. Okay. Ooh, I don't love the look of that one. Oh, gee, thanks HelloFresh. It's looking that's looking extremely fresh. Ugh, that's all brown and gross. Yeah, I won't be eating that one. Yuck. Ooh, I mean the rest of them look okay though. Wow. Gonna be very, very observant of my garlic. This will actually be a really good test of, you know, when they say half an hour, do they actually mean half an hour with all the prep time and everything? Because I'm highly dubious, although I am prepping things slightly slower than I usually would, just because I'm paying attention to you at the same time. Oops, sorry. I don't do a lot of cooking because, like, if it's just for me, I find it frustrating to spend half an hour prepping a meal that's gone in 10 minutes, and then, you know, you've got another 20 minutes of cleanup time afterwards, which, if it's just for me, what's the point? But when it comes to, you know, cooking a meal for a group of people, now that's another thing entirely. I quite like doing that, because it's really nice at the end of it to be able to see everyone's enjoyment. I used to work as a relief teacher, kind of like a supply teacher in nurseries, and because I had also previously worked as a catering attendant, I had my food hygiene certificate, and so they were like, would you be interested in filling in for any of the cooks when they go on holiday? I was like, yeah, go on then, I like money. So occasionally I would fill in for the cooks at the centre, cooking the lunch for the children. It was always pretty basic stuff like chili con carne, tuna pasta bake, maybe shepherd's pie. There was one time I did tofu fritters, tofu corn fritters, something like that. And it was the first time I'd ever used like one of those big like tabletop grilled things. That was interesting. But that was always lots of fun. It felt like a good achievement at the end of the day when you'd made 3 meals and snacks. And you'd do baking with the children, and that was always lots of fun. But when it's just me, I really don't see the point when I could just buy a sandwich from a cafe, you know? Oh, this one's a bit questionable too. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Will you focus? Hello? Hello? Maybe. I don't know. Yes, so I don't often cook just for myself. I buy ready meals or things like that. Because I'm lazy. I eat a lot of pizza because it's just so easy to grab, just like a pizza, chuck it in the fridge. I can get 2 meals out of, like, you know, a store-bought pizza. I can get 3 meals out of a takeaway pizza, something like a Papa John's or a Domino's. Saying that, I don't even know the last time I ordered a Domino's. What's your favourite pizza? Get takeaway. Do you have Papa John's? We don't have Papa John's back in New Zealand. We have hell pizza though, and oh my goodness, hell pizza is quite good. And they also do dessert pizzas, which is very dangerous. I have on a couple of occasions gotten just a dessert pizza delivered to my house. Ah, dear. I have Bruno from Encanto stuck in my head. We don't talk about Bruno specifically. I was listening to a video that has it in 21 different languages. You know how Disney do those, they release the, here's what it sounds like in French, Norwegian, Japanese. I think my brain started saying a different language halfway through saying Japanese and it just combined the two. It's been my first couple days back in the office. I'm going to readjust to my setup there. So my shoulders are a bit sore. I don't find I get like sore normally. I've got a pretty good setup, but after I've been away for a long time, coming back to it, you know, it takes a while to readjust. Oh, sorry, that was quite loud, my apologies. This will actually be an interesting test on when my viewers actually come online, because I don't have enough audience yet to go to the tab and see like my statistics for when most of my viewers are online, which of course I can do that for the brand accounts that I work on. So I can optimize post times and you know, release videos when most of my audience are online. But as there's only 80 of you, YouTube doesn't deem that enough people to give me statistics yet. So I don't know when you're online, but I guess I'll find out if any of you come into this live stream. Then I'll find out when you're online. Crush the garlic, peel and grate, or use a garlic press. Peel and grate. Do I have a little... I might have had a little like hand grater. I swear I used to, but I don't. Which of these do you think is the garlic grater? This cheese boy? Maybe this one's small? Let's give this one a try and see what happens. Seems good. That seems good, yeah. We'll go with that. I feel like I should have a little bowl or something to put the garlic in. Give me just a second. There you are. Ooh. My bad knee has been giving me grief this week. It's just very sore. Again, it could be having sat and not done much over the winter break. Shall I turn it this way so you can see? Stuck in my head. We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. But it was my wedding day. It was our wedding day. We were getting ready and there wasn't a cloud in the sky. No clouds allowed in the sky. Sing with a mischievous grin. Thunder! You telling the story or mine? I'm sorry, maybe that one. Bruno says it looks like rain. Why did he tell her? In doing so, he floods my brain. Abuela, get the umbrella. Married in a hurricane. Such a joyous day, but anyway, we don't talk about Bruno. That skin can go in the bin. Skin in the bin. Bin of skin. Skin bin. Sin bin. Do you know the other day, I mentioned the phrase sin bin to one of my English friends, and they had never heard the phrase before. If you have never heard the phrase before, sin bin is means penalty box. You know, if someone's been red carded, well, not red card because red card is a ejection, but if someone's, you know, been given a card and sent to the penalty box, if they have to serve a timeout after being given a card, they go to the sin bin. It's the bin for people who sin. The sin bin. Quidditch has a sin bin. I have a skin bin. The bin for garlic skin. I think that's... Whoop. Squish me. Wow. If you're watching this back after the fact, nobody's here yet. I'm still just talking to myself on a live stream. So that tells me either none of you come online this early in the evening, or you are online, but you can see that there's nobody else in the live stream and you don't want to be the first. One of those is the case. Oh, dropped it. I need to get like an actual, oh, wrong side. As lovely as this is, an actual garlic press would be nice. Oh, so much garlic, it's going to be delicious. Ooh! I find garlic is quite contentious. You either love it or you tolerate it, you know? I'm not happy until my eyes are watering. Love garlic. One of my friends back home every winter used to make this massive pot of 7 clove soup. And they would take 7 full cloves of garlic and just a bunch of other, you know, winter veggies and make a massive communal pot of soup. It was so good. Oh, voila. You'd come home from uni and it was all warm and toasty and the house just smelled of garlic and squash and pumpkin. Yum, yum, yum. Growing up, we had what my dad called a potbelly stove. And he would have just like this never-ending pot of soup where he'd sort of make the first pot, and then as it started getting low, he'd just add more ingredients to it and fill it back up again. So every day when we came home from school, we'd grab a bowl of soup. It'd be the first thing we did when we got in. It was just always this hot soup ready to go. Oh dear. Hello. How was Brazil? One of the channels that I run for part of my job is Brazilian. And so I'm very, very slowly learning some basic Portuguese. I can't speak it, but I know enough that I can read a title, and I know which one is car and which one is song. So I can add the right videos to the right playlists. I'm getting better. Oh man, my hands are going to smell of garlic for a week. It's going to be delicious. So good. I mean, this meal is supposed to take 30 minutes. We're 31 minutes into the live stream, and I'm almost finished grating the garlic. Oh, that is a good challenge. I did that when I was first learning German. I used to watch like kids movies and see how far I could get before I had to turn the subtitles on. How much of the film could I understand just with my basic knowledge? I understand it pretty well, but my grammar is not good. So like, I can have a conversation with someone and they'll follow what I'm saying. But if I need to write a sentence, that's when I have to get the dictionary out and be like, okay, what was the gender of this? And oh. Lovely. Right. Okay. That is step one done. Only took half an hour. Peel and grate the garlic. Heat a drizzle of oil in a medium saucepan with a tight-fitting lid. Ooh. Do I have a tight-fitting lid? Oh, that's for the rice. I do definitely have a rice one. The freezer is very loud. This one. Yeah, perfect. Opening that cupboard is always a bit of a gamble as to whether anything is going to fall on you. Classic kitchen cupboard. We need this one. We don't need these two though, so I might... We'll hide them up there. Shh, no one has to know. Okay. This is the mince for later. This one on this side is that one. Heat a drizzle of oil. Define a drizzle. What's a drizzle? Like, what do you think? Is that a drizzle? Is this a drizzle? A drizzle of oil, perhaps? Oh, I need to wash the rice. Or do I? Maybe it's pre-washed? I don't know. That seems like a drizzle. What do you think? Drizzle? Drizzle. Seems like a drizzle to me. That much left. Pop that over there. Okay. Heat a drizzle of oil with a tight-fitting lid. Once hot, add half the ginger puree and stir fry for 1 minute. Stir the rice. Stir the rice? What have I done? And the cold water for the rice. What? Oh my gosh. Okay. Before you start, I didn't pay attention to any of this bit. There's the recipe card. And I was like, cool, we'll start with number 1. That seems like a good place to start. missed out all of this bit, which has the amounts of like all the other stuff you have to add. Oops. Okay. Oh, I just realised it says 2 garlic cloves, as in like not the entire one. That's fine, that's fine. We've just put in, you know, about 4 times the amount of garlic that it asked for, but that's okay. Before you start, our fruit and veggies need a little wash before you use them. Wash your hands. Water for the rice. Not included, store in the fridge based on season. Colour of your bell pepper will be yellow, red or orange. Excellent. Okay, so water, I need 300 ml. 300 ml of water. Let me find a jug. That is mil, I think? Yes, that's a milliliter. We have a jug. We have, let's see if we have 300 ml of water. Can you see that very well? I don't think you can. How are we going? Oh, just like a smidge further and we're there. Pretty much bang on, that'll do. That's gonna need topping up. Crash, bash and boom, crikey. Okay. The cold water for the rice. Okay, well that needs to just wait there for a minute. What's that? Once hot. Heat a drizzle of oil on medium-high heat. Once hot. I mean, that seems hot. It feels hot to the back of my hand. Ginger puree. Add half the ginger puree and stir fry for 1 minute. What do I have to stir? I have this one. I have this one. What do you think? Wooden spoon, plastic spoon. Probably going to need the plastic spoon to stir bigger stuff later, so let's use the wooden spoon. Half the ginger puree. What do we think? Oh, can you hear this one? Oh, it doesn't really make a noise, does it? Half. That's the whole thing. We'll start pouring it in. I feel like that would be about half, wouldn't it? I suppose it doesn't really matter. It's all going in the end. Blech. Oh, it's going to be really yummy gingery rice. Oh. You can't even see it. I might need to get my oh crikey. I might need to get like a tripod out or something so you can actually see what I'm doing. Old school, way back when I first started my channel, this was the only like phone holder that I had. Is it gonna stay there or is it gonna ping off? Looks like it's gonna stay. Oh, can it be trusted? Okay, it's gonna be a bit shaky for a minute while I attach you to here. Oh no, it's come off. Okay, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. What are we gonna do instead? Hello. So I'm actually in London right now, and it is currently 8:22 p.m. in London. And you're gone. Bye. See you later. Well, I did have one person, and obviously I wasn't replying to their comments fast enough, and they're gone now. That's fine. But as I was telling them, it is 8. Oh, there you are. You're back again. Haha. 8:22 p.m. So I'm from New Zealand, but I live in London. And I'm currently trying to figure out how I can prop you up so you can actually see what I'm doing while the ginger puree stir fries. Don't know if you can call it stir fry if it's in a saucepan, but hey ho. Maybe like... Oh, we might be onto something. Hey, there we go. How do you feel about that? At least you can see what I'm doing now. You can't see me, but that's fine also. This is such a cute jumper. I got it from a charity shop. And I always feel very gay. Very gay when I wear it. Okay. That's like definitely been a minute, but I don't think it was as hot as it was supposed to be when I put it in. So maybe we'll give it just a little bit longer. The comments keep popping up and then disappearing again. I'm gonna have to go back in time and see when they came through, because they keep popping up and disappearing. I can't read them very well when I'm looking at what's on the oven at the same time. Should probably be up to like a 5, shouldn't it? How are we doing? I'm just thinking, like, even this isn't the most ideal setup, but I'm hesitant. It just looks like a fox is hosting a live stream. Ooh, that's sounding better. Can you hear that? I don't know that you can. Sizzling away. That sounds good. Oh my goodness, it smells yummy. Okay. So when that's been sizzling away for a minute, what is the next thing? Rice, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and the cold water for the rice. So what do we think goes in first? Do you think the water first or the rice first? The rice was listed first. So I guess the rice? There we go. It was easier to open than I thought it would be. Feels weird not washing the rice, but surely, like, if it needed washing it would... Oh, looking at that water immediately, I should have washed the rice. I should have washed the rice. I assumed that, you know, if the rice needed washing. That's about 1/4 teaspoon. You'd think if the rice were not pre-washed, they would mention it. But they did no such thing. Okay. Right. The rice is now in. Cover with a lid and bring to the boil. Medium-high heat. Wonderful. Show you the full thing now as well. Now you can read it with me. Okay, so we've done this one. Cross that off. This one. Stir the rice, 1/4 teaspoon of salt and the cold water for the rice into the ginger. Cover with the lid, bring to boil on medium heat. Once boiling, turn heat down to its lowest setting. Leave to cook for 10 minutes, then remove the pan from the heat. Still covered, Leave to the side for another 10 minutes until ready to serve. The rice will continue to cook in its own steam. So now, cross that off for the most part. Toast the almonds while the rice cooks. Heat a large frying pan on medium heat, no oil. Once hot, add the flaked almonds and dry fry. Hello, you're back again. Or is it someone new? Who's to say? Welcome. Tip, watch them like a hawk as they can burn easily. Transfer to a bowl and set aside. Which means I'm going to need a bowl. First challenge, frying pan. We have 3 options. Biggest boy, medium boy, single serve. Single serve obviously too small. But when they say large frying pan, what level of largeness do you think they mean? Like, if we're measuring tum, if this is how big it is on my tum, this is how big that one is. I suppose better to be too big than too small, so we'll go with this one. We'll put the 2 smaller ones away. Squished my finger up against the door. Okay, turn the heat on this one. It would help if I could, remember what it had told me. On a medium heat, no oil. Once hot, add the flaked almonds and dry fry. Okay. Obviously, it's still quite cold. I do think the half-hour cook time was quite ambitious, because we're now 47 minutes in, and we are on step 3 of 6. Let's look ahead to what's coming up while we wait for the frying pan to heat up. Stirring regularly until any toasted. Yep. Pop your frying pan back on high heat with a drizzle of oil. Add the sliced peppers, season with salt and pepper and stir fry until charred. Stir only every couple of minutes to allow it to char. Once charred, transfer to a plate. Pop your pan back on medium-high heat. Simmer the curry. Add the beef mince. And cook until browned, 5 to 6 minutes. Use a spoon to break it up as it cooks. Drain and discard any excess fat. Stir in the onion, garlic, sugar for the sauce. Excuse me, what? Sugar? Interesting. How much? Sugar for the sauce, 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of sugar, I suppose. Once the no, where were we at? Sugar for the sauce, Rogan Josh curry paste and the remaining ginger puree. Stir together and cook for a minute, then pour in the tomato passata. Water for the sauce, How much water for the sauce? Water for the sauce is 75 ml. That's probably exactly the amount I have left in my Brita jug. Probably. Do you know what I'm going to do though, actually, while we wait for this to heat up, is I'm going to put some water in my Brita filter so it's full and ready to go. I'll be right back. Oh, the sink is full. Leave that off to the side to filter through. Okay, this feels hot enough now. Okay, we need another wooden spoon. Big boy spoon. Ooh, don't squash the puree. Oh, I've squished the puree. really need to get a rice cooker. It's just one of those things that, like, as you can see, I have very limited bench space. Are they? Excellent. I can bring the mince back over for you. Just a second. How do you feel about this one? Not very good. Maybe this one is plastic with wet inside. Gave you a nudge, sorry. I also, as you're commenting, I'm not actually sure if you are watching in real time or if you're watching back from the beginning, because that's where most of the plastic sounds were. But hopefully this is enjoyable for you. Oh, I thought maybe I could, like, hold this closed with one hand and, like, jiggle it with the other. But apparently I cannot. I should have paid attention to when I put the rice on. What time do you reckon that was? About the 40-minute mark? No, it can't have been, because we're at 52 now. No, surely not. Surely not. I also should have paid attention to when I put these in. Because they're only meant to go in for a few minutes. Normally I would use my phone to time this, but obviously I can't do that. Oh, you are bubbling away quite nicely. Is this a rogue almond flake, do you think? It is. I used to drink a lot of almond milk because I try not to have too much dairy. But I recently, well, I say recently, in the past year or so, switched to coconut milk for my lattes because it's just sweet enough. Try this one. It's just sweet enough that you don't need to add any sugar. And it allows the flavour of the coffee to come through quite nicely. I also, so obviously microphone down here where you're talky, but is there also a microphone at this end? Because on the Pixel 4, I could do pretty good ear to ear. This is the Pixel 6. Ooh. And I don't know if the Pixel 6 has such good, like, 3D ear to ear. I'm not sure. We'll find out when I watch this back and edit it, I guess. Okay. Toast the almonds. Oh, hello. Definitely brought that to the boil. What was the thing for this? Leave to cook for 10 minutes, remove pan from the heat still covered. I mean, I do think it has probably been very close to 10 minutes. We'll give it a little bit longer. That'll be fun. What's the worst that could happen? It absorbs too much water? We get wet rice? Oh no. And I feel like these should be browning up a lot more because, like, the picture shows them like this. You know what? That might help. The picture shows them like this, and they currently look like this. So either my medium heat is not hot enough, you know, or something else is happening. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, sorry. But again, this is meant to be a half-hour cook time, and we are at 55 minutes. So clearly not half an hour. I really don't think think these are going to brown. I don't know what to say. They're just not like, they're not getting to this, you know? Maybe the large saucepan is too large. Maybe they all need to be like in the middle in here. Also, I feel like I should have mentioned that there was going to be a lot of chatter when I wrote the title for this, but I wasn't really sure if there was going to be chatter. Oh, they are browning a little bit, not heaps. Not heaps browned, but a little bit. I almost feel like I need to put a lid on them or something, you know? Maybe then they'd brown a bit faster? I don't know. Maybe the pot wasn't hot enough when I put them in. Okay, at 1 hour, it will definitely have been 10 minutes. So we'll give it 4 more minutes. Yeah. Yeah. What sound do the spoons make, do you reckon? Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah. Okay, actually, I know I said it 1 hour, but that's looking real good. So we're gonna pop that over there. Ooh. I just don't think these are ever going to brown. I am highly skeptical. Do we turn the heat up more? Is that the issue? Like, oh, there's a tiny bit of browning on this one just here, which you can't see because they're reflecting too much light. That's fine. That's fine. Everything is fine. It's all okay. Everything is okay. It's going to be delicious. 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 I haven't mentioned it in a while, but we are making beef Rogan Josh style curry. I had a lamb Rogan Josh last week. Actually, about this time last week. It was delicious. Oh, we are getting some browning. Look, can you see? If you look just here. If you look just here. If you look just here. And then, actually, if you look over here up in this corner. And then, if you look just down here, just here in the middle. Oh no, I could see you said a comment, but what did you say? Live chat, show me all messages. Yes, thank you. Woo! I'm sorry, you're on a very bouncy thingamy. Futuristic designs, you reckon? I mean, to be fair, this was a new build, but it was a new build 6 years ago. So, not the newest build, but I mean, you know, fairly modcon. In a very revolutionary move for England, they did not put the washing machine in the kitchen. Like, that is a really common thing here in England, just because you don't really have room for like a laundry cupboard or a utility room. Oh, I didn't get a bowl to put them in. These are really browning nicely now. I think the heat was just too low. Yeah, most like older English homes will have their washing machine in the kitchen because it's the only space to put it. I mean, like, you've already got the piping in for the sink and everything, so it makes sense, I guess. I need a plate. No, that's a bowl. Here's a plate. You'll do. Look at that. Don't put the plate there. That's a hot element. That's another hot element. Don't put the plate there either. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Oh, look at that. Yes, delicious. Be mindful of the hot elements. Be careful. Be careful. It's hot. It's hot. Okay. Put that back on there. I might just give this a brief like in the sink just to get rid of some of the... There we go. Okay, great. Right, Next step is a drizzle of oil, I believe. Toast the almonds. Done. Pop your frying pan back on a high heat with a drizzle of oil. That really is a drizzle, excuse me. Drizzly, drizzly, drizzle. When they say drizzle, do you think this? Or do you think they meant like a wee bit more? What do you reckon? I have another massive bottle of oil just off to the corner there. There's like... Can you see the drops coming out as we give it a shake, 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 shake. All right. Oh yeah. Ha, ha, ha. What do you reckon? I think that's a very healthy drizzle. Bordering on dollop. Nearly a dollop, that is. Okay. Put that just behind you there. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Pop it right back on high heat. Add the sliced peppers. That's these boys. How is that? Yum, yum, yum. I've also just realised I don't know what battery percent my phone is on. If this comes to an abrupt end, you'll know why. Okay. Stir fry until charred and slightly softened. Yum. How's that? You get a chance to look at the comments. Why are you showing me a little blue arrow? Aha. Hello. I don't really watch any culinary shows except for Great British Bake Off. It's about the only one I actually watch. I was saying, must have been before you got here, but I really don't like cooking when it's just for myself. Like if I'm going to make a big meal for a bunch of people, yeah. And every so often I go on a big like baking binge and I'll make a ton of stuff. I made my first ever pavlova just over a year ago for not the most recent Christmas but the one before. Ooh, look at that. That is charring nicely. Oh my gosh. Yum, yum, yum. Yes, but a lot of the ingredients that I got to know back in New Zealand are not available here in the UK, or they're made slightly differently, and so they don't do what I expect them to. Hang on, they don't do what I expect they're going to do, and so quite often the results I get are not quite right. Like baking is like science. You need to be very precise with your measurements. Why can't I see the comments? The comments keep going away. Show me all of the messages. There you are. Ah. I used to watch Come Dine With Me quite a bit. And I think I watched like Australian MasterChef. Whoop. What do you think? They're looking pretty charred, aren't they? Look at that. Maybe a bit longer. Couple more minutes. Yes, sorry, I'm not catching all the comments as they come up because I'm kind of looking at I'm looking at what I'm doing more than I'm looking at the comments. I'm filming this on my phone and streaming from my phone, so I can't see everything straight away. This is the first time I've actually been able to live stream from my phone. When I tried to do it before, the weekend I was camping in Derby, I tried to do a live stream when I had my breakfast one morning, so you could sort of like hear the sounds of the farm as it was waking up. Oh yeah, they're looking nicely charred. But it wouldn't let me live stream from my phone. And at first I thought it was because I'm not, because I'm not at the 1,000 subscriber threshold. I thought maybe that was the issue. But it's letting me stream from my phone now, so who's to say? Okay, that's looking good. What do we do with this now? Transfer to a plate. Well, I don't have another plate. So, what if we just put it on the chopping board? How's that? How do we feel about that? Put my coffee back in the drip catcher. Let's just pop it on the chopping board. Oh my gosh, this is looking so good. Onto the chopping board she goes. Okay. Pop back on a medium-high heat. Add the beef mince and cook until browned. I might add just a sploosh more oil. Whoa, not quite that much. That was a lot of oil. Whoopsies. That's fine. Listen, there's no such thing as too much. Baking is very much a science. Like, if you get your measurements wrong, the entire thing will come out incorrect. Whereas cooking is a vibe. Cooking is a state of mind, you know? Cooking is a way of life. You just do it. You just feel it out. You don't measure things by tablespoons. You measure it by what you feel like. Do you know what I've just realised? This has a little thingy to pull. You can just pull the thingy. Oh, can you pull the Apparently you can't pull the thingy because I'm trying and it's not working. Okay, scissors it is. An attempt was made. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. Lovely. Oh, will it just... Ow, that was some hot oil. Wiggle, wiggle, and... My phone is going to be covered in oil. Cook until brown. Well, we're nearly there already. Really reckon. Wow. Okay. Now we're getting there. Look at that. Apologies to any vegans. Soz. Maybe I should have put the recipe in the title. Listen, just pretend it's tofu, okay? You can't all be vegan all the time. I do eat mostly vegetarian, but I kind of just, I went with, you know, whatever HelloFresh suggested. I need to break some of these up a bit more. They're very clumpy. Flip. There we go. I think that might be because that's the sound of John coming home. So I may have to end the stream depending on how noisy John wants to be, if he wants to come into the kitchen. So this might be the end. If it is, thanks for watching. I'm live streaming. So I guess don't come in the kitchen if you don't want to be on camera. I have one person watching at the moment, but... A feeder? I don't know. Are you a feeder? A feeder is a person who likes to feed people, not... Well, I suppose I do like watching me eating. I don't know. Same difference, isn't it, really? Okay, I feel like that is significantly browned. What do you think? Yeah, I reckon so. Okay. Drain and discard any excess fat. I mean, there isn't really any. There's oil. I'm not seeing any fat. Nice lean bit of mince, I guess. Stir in the onion, cook until softened. Didn't do that. Add the garlic. Now, if you weren't here earlier, I understood the word clove to mean like the entire bulb. So this is an entire bulb of garlic, not just the 2 cloves that it called for. Oh, smell that. Sugar for the sauce. Sugar for the sauce. I do only have brown sugar. I hope that's okay. Sugar for the sauce. It's not quite a... That'll do. And the Rogan Josh curry paste. Oh, there's a hair on it. Oh! Sorry, that was quite loud. I knocked something over. It was bound to happen. I'm amazed I've gotten this far into it without knocking something over. At least when it's filmed I can cut that out and you don't have to hear it. So the people watching this back after the fact won't hear the loud crash that the little plastic bowl just made. And there is now garlic on the floor, but that's future Jess's problem. Remaining ginger puree as well. Oh, hot. I'll turn that down a bit. She's quite warm. Squish. Squish, squish, squish. That's not in the bin now. Oh, that's a bit. Back in it goes. Oh man, that is smelling really good. That smells real nice. Okay. Cook for 1 minute. Yep, definitely done that. Pour in the tomato passata. How do we open the tomato passata? And ahoy. Is it a I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be a trim off the corner, I think. Ooh. Hello. Oh, drops the corner of it into the food. We've made quite a mess. This is a lot more chaotic than my normal ASMR content. A lot louder too. Oh, it does smell so very good. Sorry, I didn't see your full comment, but I just saw the word smell, and yes, it smells so nice. I've got passata on my fingers. Passata's very tasty. Let's put the heat back up again and I'll rinse my fingers off. Garlic from the floor can go in the bin. Oh, sorry. Again, all of these loud sounds get edited out when I'm not streaming it. Oh, dang it, I keep missing the comments. I'm sorry. Can you show me everything? Oh, hello. Accidents happen for... It's true. Tanned meat. Yes, indeed. Very hot tanned meat. We're still, you know, we've still got a while. Not ending right now. Though I will point out this was supposedly a half-hour, like, prep and cook time, and we are at 1 hour and 17 minutes. So HelloFresh has lied to me. Oh. I don't know how to tell you this, but I might have to turn the fan on. And that's going to be really loud. I will let you know if I do turn it on before I do it. Water for the sauce. Whoops. That is too much water. That was pretty much bang on. And the this. Chicken stock paste, yes. Oh. Did that actually open it? I don't think it did. No, that was useless. HelloFresh, I really don't think much of your packaging opening. Woo! Look at that. Stir together, bring to the boil, and simmer until thickened. And then after it's thickened, we will add in the charred capsicum or bell pepper. What do you reckon? How's that looking? Oh, made a big old mess over here. That's fine. That's fine. I wonder, am I able to just like... I'll just open that. Will that do the job? Kind of. Kind of, but not really. Kind of, but not really. Well, while that's going, can I see the chat now? Oh, there it is. I'm glad you're having... This is a lot more chaotic than my normal ASMR content. It's a lot more relaxing usually. Like, was it last night? Today's Thursday. So yeah, last night it was me reading the first chapter of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, which was a lot more calm than this, I can tell you that. My other cooking video is entirely non-verbal. So if you'd like a more relaxed and less chaotic cooking video, you can go find that. It's, I think it's called like cook a salad, make a salad and flour arranging, maybe something like that. It's from a few months ago, like maybe November last year, months ago. That looks, what do you think? Does that look thickened to you? Looks thickened to me. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? I think it looks thickened. Now we add the charred peppers. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh, it's on the oven. Stir them through. Oh, and when do we add the... Finish with a dollop of yogurt and a sprinkling of toasted almonds. Okay, so we don't add any of that yet. I'm trying to stir the pepper in, but it just refuses. It's just staying on top. It's not like... Ha! Oh, I just missed it. Hang on. I did see your comment. I saw it just briefly flash by. I wonder if I can adjust like how long they stay up. Because I keep having to go to like live chat and then bring it back up again. I mean, the end of the stream won't be that much longer, but I hope you have a lovely time. Brazil is like morning now. Have you just woken up? I think. Based on when I release the videos on my Portuguese channel. Brazilian Portuguese rather. They come out at 3 PM UK time, so that they're like first thing in the feed in the morning. So I'm imagining it's morning-ish for you. Or is it? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Well, I'm glad you were here. Hopefully I'll see you when I do another one. I think that's well and truly done anyway. Oh, excellent timing for John to cough in the background. John has an excellent skill for remaining entirely silent until the moment I need him to be silent, and then he inevitably makes a noise. Oh no! It's one of his special skills. Okay, I'm calling that done. And the rice is also ready to go. I will see you next time. Oh, if you hit the subscribe button, you'll see all of my videos. I don't know how to like make a link pop up while I'm doing it on the phone, but you know, there's a cheeky little subscribe button and a bell icon, and then you'll hear about all the videos that I make. So yeah, but hopefully we'll see you in the next one. I think we shall end the chaos there, perhaps. What do you reckon? I think we're done. I think we're done. How's the rice looking? Rice is looking good. That's a lot of rice. That is a lot of rice. I think HelloFresh are a bit ambitious on their meal portions. Oh, that rice looks good. Look at that. Yeah, fluffy. Nice and fluffy. Oh my goodness. Yes, excellent. Okay. Bowl. Bosh in some rice. Bosh. Bosh. Maybe one more bosh. Bosh. A healthy boshing of rice. Look at how much is left. Okay, one more bosh. A bosh. Yeah. Bosh in the rice. Bing bang boom. Oh my gosh, it tastes so good. Yum yum yum. And then we'll bosh in some curry. Bosh. Bosh. A bosh. feel like the meat to pepper ratio was slightly off, but that's fine. Oh, sorry. Just about knocked you out there. And then we take a little bit of these. Sprinkle them over. And then we take some of the yogurt. I don't think I need 75 grams of yogurt, but also this is very much like a one-time container. Once you open this, there's no closing it. So I don't really know what to do about that. Bloop. There we go. Oh gosh. Yogurt on the hob. Ooh, yummy. I have that on my breakfast tomorrow. Lovely. Well, there we go. It's a tiny kitchen for you. One beef Rogan Josh style curry. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Ka kite anō, e noho rā.